What's up, guys? It's Flossin. So, we've finally gotten to see a first look at Yuzuha and her gameplay thanks to the early access server. And although Yuzuha is most likely going to be pushed in anomaly teams, I'm not pulling her because of that. I'm actually pulling her because I'm an idiot and I want to do something really stupid in Zenless Zone Zero. So today, I'm gonna be going over Yuzuha. I'll give you a quick explanation of how she works now that she's out, some things to look out for, whether she's better than Astra or not, and most importantly, why I'm pulling her despite barely having any anomaly agents. If you guys enjoy these type of discussion videos and want to see more, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's completely free and lets me know that you enjoy this type of content. Now, with formalities out of the way, let's talk games. So, let's get the boring stuff out of the way first, because it's very important to why I'm pulling Yuzuha. Yuzuha is a physical support agent from the Spook Shack faction, and she's dropping in the first half of patch 2.1. Her kit is pretty basic in execution, but let me break it down as simply as possible. She's an anomaly support, meaning she wants to be paired with characters like Miyabi, Yanagi, Jane, and even our next upcoming agent, Alice. Her main thing is applying a debuff called Sweet Scare, which boosts the anomaly buildup enemies take. Once Sweet Scare is applied to enemies, if you switch to another agent and start attacking, you trigger Flavor Shift, which increases the anomaly buildup of that specific agent currently on field. So yeah, it's a no-brainer addition to your anomaly teams if you enjoy that type of playstyle. But what really caught my attention about Yuzuha is the built-in parry in her basic attack. Now, we've seen characters like Miyabi and Yanagi have that mechanic baked in, but Yuzuha actually benefits from hers. Think of it like Ijwen's EX parry, where you get refunded some energy. Except here, if you time Yuzuha's parry, she actually gets a free follow-up attack and gains a sugar point without using any resources at all. So if you're a sweat lord like me, this kind of mechanic is a playground for rotations and optimizations, and I'll be trying to find fun ways to incorporate it into my own personal teams. Also, for anyone who just wants the straight to the point value of what Yuzuha brings, I should have a graphic on screen now showing you what she provides. Now, before we talk about my nonsense and why I'm pulling Yuzuha, I want to quickly open the door to the Astra versus Yuzuha conversation. A lot of players are wondering, who's better? Should I even pull for Yuzuha if I have Astra? Should I pull Yuzuha because I didn't get a chance to grab Astra? Here is my general take. In my opinion, Astra still brings more general value. She's kind of like Jifufu in terms of versatility, but way stronger, of course. Even though Astra is technically better for crit-focused teams now, she still works extremely well as an anomaly buffer, as we've seen since her release. Where Yuzuha pulls ahead is in pure anomaly teams though. That niche, for now, is hers. So if you already have Astra, you might still want to pick up Yuzuha if you're building around anomaly characters, just to give those agents more staying power in harder content. Now, if you don't have Astra, maybe you missed her rerun, then picking up Yuzuha and going into the anomaly route might actually give your account better long-term positioning, especially as the game evolves. Now that said, pulling in patch 2.1 is a literal hellhole, not just between the new banners, but also the rerun banners with Miyabi and Yanagi coming back. There's a lot going on, so if you want a full breakdown on that, I've actually got another video coming out after this one very soon. But the bottom line, Yuzuha and Astra are both amazing supports. Astra is a bit more flexible, but you're not missing out as long as you have at least one of them on your account. Okay, now that I've gotten all of the text dumped out of the way, let's talk about why I'm pulling Yuzuha despite not even playing anomaly comps like that. At face value, I know how it sounds. Flossin, why would you pull an anomaly focused support if you don't play anomaly? Well, number one, I'm an idiot, and number two, I lied. Okay, I lied. There is one anomaly agent I've been gravitating towards lately. Guys, listen. I know I don't need Yuzuha for Miyabi. She's cracked already. M0, I have her W engine, she's doing perfectly fine. But I'm not pulling Yuzuha because of her buffs. Well, I kind of am, but I'm pulling her because I'm a toxic player who doesn't want the enemies to play the game. Lately, I've been deep in the mines, experimenting with mono ice. Well, not really mono ice because I don't have Lycon. So I've been running like 2/3 mono ice. Sorry, Bernice. But once I got the hang of freezing enemies using Sokaku and Miyabi, something in my mind kind of clicked, and I realized, why would I care about Bringer's next attack if I just shove him into a block of ice? My Sokaku is actually built like a pseudo anomaly agent. I run 4-piece Freedom Blues, so I can force a freeze whenever I feel like it. The only problem, sometimes I don't quite hit the threshold fast enough to freeze with Miyabi or Sokaku. If only there was an agent that boosted anomaly buildup and disorder damage so I could perma-freeze everything I touch. You see where I'm going with this? Guys, I'm so committed to this nonsense that I already pre-farmed a set for Yuzuha. Day 1, I'm ready to be toxic to every enemy I come across. Now, is Miyabi, Sokaku, Yuzuha a viable team? I don't know. Probably not. Am I dumb for doing this, knowing that O-Ball Squad is right around the corner? Yeah, I am. But will it be fun as hell to never let the enemies move? Absolutely. And listen, I might regret this. I haven't even watched much gameplay outside of the official reveals, so this could backfire immediately. But it doesn't matter, because this is my dream. My dream to be a bully in Zenless Zone Zero. I will be pulling Yuzuha day 1, and once I've tested everything, I'll drop an update on how my perma-freeze dream is working out for me. Oh my god, I can't believe all this started because I don't have Lycon in Mono Ice, man. It's so tragic. But yeah. I think that's enough yapping out of me. Guys, like I said, I'm pulling Yuzuha for a dumb reason. Don't copy me. Or copy me. I don't know. I'm not your dad. But because of all this nonsense of perma-freeze ice, this whole thing has me really curious. What do you guys think? How do you feel about Yuzuha now that her kit has been released? Do you like her, hate her, and do you think my perma-freeze team is gonna work? Or am I just coping and I'm gonna regret this on day 1? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, big shout out to my Discord server boosters and my YouTube members. You're the ones that make these videos possible, so thank you. But until next time, happy gaming, and may your pulls be ever in your favor.